Today's Victoria, BC real estate home tour brings us to Colwood, looking at this brand new home in the Olympic View neighborhood. It's a 3-bed, 4-bath home, over 3,200 square footage inside, surrounded by nature going around. Plus, you get so many windows to bring in natural light. This is a must-see home, so let's take a tour of it. And while watching this tour, if you have any questions, want to see this home in person yourself, or if you're looking to buy or sell anywhere in Greater Victoria, feel free to call or text me anytime. I'm G, my info's on the screen. Now let's get started. Now we're going to start our tour from the exterior. So this is your driveway area. You can fit about 2 cars here, but you do have a double car garage as well. But this is your front yard area. So it's not a proper front yard. Even the backyard isn't, say, huge, but it's the space you have that makes it very cozy, and the home itself, but you're surrounded by nature going across. So right here, this wraps around to your backyard just around the corner, but we'll show you that in a sec. But stick around if you want to take a look at that. But you definitely want to stick around to take a look at the primary bedroom. This primary bedroom, what it offers, you don't see it often. So make sure you stick around to see that. Now, this is the office space right off the main entrance. Now, this is great because you got the large windows going across, get natural light coming in. But take a look at this view. Instead of being in a dark room, say in a den space, or looking out at another home, you get to look at greenery surrounding this. So you have large windows spread out, and this is your view. Then even from here, when you're sitting, you have these 2 doors that open up the glass right there, so you can see through it and still be part of the rest of the home instead of feeling shut off. But we got to take a look here because this is the main attraction of this entire home. And really, the builder, the contractor, they did an amazing job with this home. It's real luxury. And just by walking through, it flows so well to go with the nature that's surrounding it. But first, let me just show you what's in this closet. Nothing special. It's just a coat closet. But I like to make sure everybody is aware about what's there because I usually get questions asking, oh, what's behind that door? Now you know. Now, as we step down here, you actually have lighting right here. It's just a switch that turns it on and off, but you have lighting leading up also. Now, these stairs, this leads to, of course, your bedrooms, and this is the main living area. Now, a lot of homes may have a wine cellar. This home has the wine room on the main living area. So let's open that up and take a look. So if you love wine, this is going to be a great feature you're going to enjoy. You even have a sink here. You have a little cooler right there. And then you can store your wine glasses, but plenty of room for your bottles. Depends how many you have, but you have more storage up there as well. But if you don't like wine, maybe you want to put soda in there. Maybe you want to put something else. Maybe you want to set this up as a different type of space. Depends on your situation and what you want to do. But nice to have. Now here, take a look at this living room space. Look at how well this connects to the outside. Like the greenery, it all works perfectly with the space, with how the fireplace is set up, with the walls, every aspect, even the ceiling. You got the high ceilings going up. It all blends so perfectly with the surrounding area. Now you have plenty of room here, but you do have the backyard space, which we'll take a look at in a second. But this all flows naturally. This is really great if you enjoy entertaining, you have guests over, or just for, say, family movie night. It works well because you got plenty of space here. Now, we'll take a look at the backyard in a sec, but let me show you the kitchen space because it's good to know about this space first before we go outside, but you can get a bit of a glimpse of the backyard and the greenery. Now, this is your kitchen. Very large island in the middle, and you got these kind of like display cases. And if you're wondering, there's no cabinets here. Hold on, I'm going to show you what's in that room in a second, but just take a look at this kitchen. It is beautiful. As I walked through this home, I constantly kept thinking, it's like, wow, the way this is designed, you don't see homes like this often. Now, this home doesn't have a suite. So if you're looking for rental income, anything like that, this isn't going to be the home for you. This is a home for a family to live in. It's only 3 bedrooms, so it's good for 2 parents and 2 kids, whether it's a family or if you have parents live with you, that's the situation. So it's only 3 bedrooms, but the size-wise gives plenty of room for everyone. Now, as we make our way over here, this is what really caught me off guard. You have 8 burners on this stove. So if you have entertainment and you gotta cook a lot, plenty of room to cook. You even have the pot filler right above the stove. And it's a feature I love. Like, I don't know what it is about it. I feel it makes things so much easier if you have, instead of going back and forth, back and forth. Now, right below, you have the oven. Again, this is Fisher Paykel. Go squat down and take a look. There you go. And then right there is your dishwasher. But even in the island, you have storage going along. You can even charge your phone right there. But plenty of room. And this is what's nice about this kitchen and living room area. It all flows naturally and connected. So if you're entertaining, you have guests here, you can still interact with the ones over there, but it's a big open space where everyone isn't isolated. There's different zones, but you're still connected. And really well for families. So like say you're having breakfast, you can all eat along there. Then for dinner, your dining area is right here. And a round table works perfectly. And again, large windows to have natural light in, and your view is greenery. You're not looking at somebody else's house. You're not looking at a wall. You're looking out at nature. So this home flows so well, again, with the nature concept. To everything, the design, to the flooring, every aspect. Here, like all the colorways works perfectly. Oh, I'm just hearing a noise. Oh, that's the fridge. Is it? Oh, sorry. That's the sprinklers just turned on. I was hearing a noise. Well, I guess we get to see the backyard now, but I'm glad I didn't walk out there a second earlier because I would have gotten hit with all that water. So, but you can see the sprinklers working. I'm not sure you can really see the water spraying, but there's one of the sprinklers. And I'm pretty much right at the edge of the patio space, and it's pretty much stopping right before. So I'm not getting wet at all right now, which is nice. But here's your backyard. Yeah, when the sound of this went off, I was like, what is going on? So I am very happy I wasn't standing in the middle of this when these things went off. But take a look. This is your backyard. So it's not the largest, but it works very well depending on your family. Like if you have little kids that need to run around, do all this may not be the best situation, but you get plenty of light. Right now it's Saturday around 3 o'clock. You have sun right now at the moment, but even that, take a look at that. That's your view from the backyard. You can sit out here, relax. You have the covered patio space. So you can put patio table right here. Maybe you want to get one of those standing heat lamps for the winter. But this is a good view to have. Good sized backyard, especially maybe you want to just sit outside, relax in the sun. Maybe you like to work out outside. Great space to have. All right, now let's make our way back inside. Well, you have no idea how happy I am that I was not out there when those went off. Now, I had this open, and that's why I heard it. Close it, I wouldn't even noticed. But I'm so happy I wasn't out there when those went off. All right, where was I? Yeah, everything's, as I say, everything's connected. Everything flows with the nature space. Huge open concept space. And then I was talking about, here's the fridge. Very large fridge. Let's open that up. There you go. Plenty of room. Right here is making some ice. But that's the thing. You have a large fridge. You have plenty of, say, storage up there, or if you want to do decorations, because I'm going to show you why. I was saying you have more space. In this room is where you have the cabinetry. You can keep your plates in here, dishes. You have the microwave in here. You have more storage going along. So you can keep all your dishes, everything in here, and everything still looks great out there. And in here, maybe you want to do this way, you want to do your cutting and everything and prep before you bring out the food out here to cook. So this is what's great about this home is different options. But again, this works best for a family. And because of the location, it's you definitely need a car to get around. This isn't an area where you're just gonna be busting every day. You need a car to get your daily amenities, but you're a bit outside, like say the busy part, so you get some separation in that sense, but you're not too far away from amenities. Also, Colwood is near Langford, so you can go to Langford too if you need to go to say Costco, Walmart. Otherwise, you can go to Victoria Core, but Colwood itself is developing more as well. But yeah, here's your main living space again. So now we're gonna go upstairs, but let me just show you around here because I want to show you the garage space. Now, oh, I didn't even notice this feature earlier. So the light just turned on. When I passed by, but I didn't even notice this feature earlier because it was so hidden. If you have a dog or any pets, works great because you can fill up the bowl with this. I assume this is for the water. Let's try turn it on a tiny bit. There's the water, and then right there you can put the food. Now this is great because it keeps things hidden. You don't have to have it right next to the island in the way. It's in a proper area, and then your pet can just keep going there. So if you have a dog, they just keep going there. Honestly, I thought this area would work perfect for that, but I didn't even notice that when I first came through. So that is something really great. You just notice more and more. Okay, so right here, you have more storage. There can be a pantry area, other storage space, but take a look at all that room. It goes all the way to the top. Well, not all the way to the top, but almost to the top. But you can put more storage up there as well if you wanted to. And it does have a sliding door. So you can close it off. So if you don't want to have to look at that when people come in, you can separate it. So you got a nice pantry area. Then this is a garage space. Double car garage, good amount of space. You have another door right there to get outside. Now, if you don't want to use the garage for your cars, because a lot of people in Victoria, they use the garage as storage, or maybe you want to do a home gym in here. It just depends on what's allowed and what you're able to do. So if you want to do something else with the garage, just look into it, but it opens up different options overall. Now, as we enter back in, there's another door over here. Now, this isn't a pantry area. It's a shoe and coat closet. And you put these built-in things you can put your shoes up there so they don't fall. And this is pretty much a shoe rack. So you don't have to get an actual shoe rack yourself. So you have plenty of space going along there. You can put your coats right there and there. So it's the little features you wouldn't think about that they've designed into this home. And just to make things so much easier for whoever is living here. And then right here, of course, is a half bathroom on the main level. Now, you'll notice this in the toilets upstairs, but let me just show you this now. This toilet has tons of different features for flushing and other options as well that I'm not going to go too deep into, but this home, they've thought about everything. Every convenience you pretty much need. For the most part, this home should cover. So again, you got a dining room there, your kitchen space here. You have like the butler's kitchen, butler's pantry, depending on what you want to call it, right here. Not a proper spice kitchen because there's no stove in here. And then you have the living room space and the backyard. Windows going throughout, so you get tons of natural light coming in. Oh, I forgot to mention this earlier. Completely forgot. Make sure you check the description below because I have a free relocation guide, buyer checklist, and other free resources like staging tips as well if you're selling. So I have free resources whether you're buying or selling to help you better navigate the market and just give you some extra information. So check the description below for free for those free resources. Now again, tons of natural light coming in. You got the windows surrounding it and you got nature. But we still have to go upstairs and look at the bedrooms. because this primary bedroom is great because it's the space, but the extra features, not just in the bedroom, but in the ensuite bathroom. But there's a great thing you're going to want to see. Now, as you come up here, though, you have a little, I guess, rec area. If you want to put like a foosball table, maybe a pool table, it's like maybe you want to put a couch there, a reading corner, relaxing zone. But again, you have a balcony here too, which we'll take a look in a sec. But again, windows, natural light. And it's you can't have enough natural light for the most part because it just helps overall with mood and feeling good. Okay. Now as we enter here, you got the bed there, but as we turn left, this is your walk-through closet with organizers and everything. Here for folding your laundry, or maybe this is where you put your jewelry, your boxes, makeup, anything like that. You have drawers going across. You have more storage here, up there as well. Same thing there. But this is where you can hang all your clothes. Down here, you can put your clothes, maybe special shoes for outings. So in this home, they've given you pretty much every convenience you can really think about. And if you worry about, say, jewelry safety, they have a wall safe as well. Good amount of space. You can fit a few things in there. Then right here, you have another corner per mirror, maybe a little cabinet thing right here. But this is your bed area. Plenty of space to put a good sized bed here with side tables as well. Now you do have switches for the lights. So if one person wants to read or do something, it's not really affecting the other one as much. But take a look at this. You have a balcony as well off the primary bedroom. Tons of space, and it's a large balcony. Look at all this. This is just for the primary. And don't forget, there's another balcony at the front of the home too. And you just look out at nature. This is what you see. And then if you have kids, or if anyone in your family is downstairs, you can still talk to them while they're in the backyard. And up here, you can walk out of bed and just come out here and stand. Maybe you want to come out here and exercise because you got plenty of room. Maybe you want to do push-ups. Maybe you want to do yoga. If you just want to come out here, say lay down, whatever you like to do, pretty much you have the space to do it right here. Look at that. Tons of room. Surrounded by trees. But now, take a look at this ensuite. So first, you have a fireplace in here, which you can see from this side and the other side, because you can see the tub right there. Now, this is a great spa-like bathroom. From the way the tub is designed, to the shower, to the dual sinks, the mirror, all the features here. So let's take a good look at it. So right here, you have the fireplace, you have area for your towels, and tell me this doesn't feel like a spa. Like this is how they would have it set up. And this is your tub. So when you're in here and you look out, you have the large window looking out at nature. That's what you get to see when you're in the tub. Then you got this very large standing shower area. You have 2 showers and a handheld. So there's plenty of room in here. Just take a look. Oh, the reflection's kind of so we'll take a look this way. So room there, you have a little sitting bench if you need it. You can store your shampoo, soap right there. And you got 2 shower heads. Then, if you're wondering where the toilet is, it's right here. And even where the toilet is, you got a little window as well. So throughout, same thing. And again, special features on this toilet as well. Now here, again, storage, towels, linens, whatever you prefer. And here, look at this dual sink area. This is truly a spa-inspired ensuite bathroom. Because you see often when people say, oh, the bathroom's spa-inspired. This truly feels like I'm walking into a spa. Now, if you're wondering where would you keep like all your toothbrushes, oh, one sec. There we go. Right there. For one person, and you push it on the bottom to close. And for the other, push on the bottom, open. So everything is hidden, flush, flows again perfectly. But again, this home works best for a family. Now, look at this. Even in the primary bedroom, you have a wet bar. You have a little cooler right there. You have a sink. So if you're having, say, a late night wine, you can keep it right there. And then maybe you want to keep wine glasses, or say you want to have a morning coffee, but you don't like going downstairs. You can put your coffee maker right there. You have the water. I have a Philips coffee maker, makes coffee, espressos, works great. And all I have to do is put it in the corner, plug it in, fill up the water, and put coffee beans in it, and it grinds it all up, and it can make espressos. So you can keep your cups right there for that. And then right there, you can keep your coffee maker. So everything, again, so convenient with this home. Then you get a quick glance, like here's the laundry, and you're probably wondering, like, we're looking around. Where's the main bathroom up there? Does anyone have to go into that ensuite bathroom? No, because each one of these bedrooms has their own ensuite bathroom. That's right. Every bedroom on this top floor has an ensuite bathroom. Of course, these ones aren't the same as the ensuite for the primary bedroom, but still, it's great to have because you don't want people fighting over the washroom in the morning. Then regular closet. And we'll make our way. Oh, all right, let me show you the laundry room before we get there. So great size laundry. You have area for folding your laundry. You have the sink. You have the cabinetry, storage, everything like that. So plenty of room in here. Now, here's bedroom number 3. And again, own ensuite bathroom. So people don't have to share. But this bedroom has an extra feature. Now, this bedroom isn't as large as the one next door. But whoever's in this bedroom, they get their own private access to the balcony. So they can come out here in the mornings as well, enjoy. And this is what you see from the front. So you do have a house right there, but then nature going along. Now, as we walk over here, large windows, but here's the access for everybody else to come out here as well. Just come through there, and we're back in the home. So again, this home, it really blends nicely with the nature surrounding it. It has been designed in a way to meet your regular conveniences you need on a daily basis to make things easier. It has plenty of storage throughout the home. They have taken great care in the design, the finishes, the way everything looks and flows, just to make things as easy as possible for whoever chooses to live here. Like, here's another look at the kitchen space. Again, the sprinkler is still going off, so I'm not going to walk out there. But look at all that space. But thanks for joining me on this tour. Again, if you have any questions or you want to tour this home in person yourself, or if you're looking to buy or sell anywhere in Greater Victoria, feel free to call or text me anytime. I'm G, my info's on the screen, and make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with future videos I do with home tours, real estate information, and other stuff. And like this video if you enjoy this home, and comment, say, what was your favorite part about this home? What's the number one thing you loved about this home? And maybe the number one thing you didn't like about this home. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.